What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Mewtwo because Mewtwo is finally coming this week. I know a lot of people may have forgotten about it because we had like a whole month to prepare for Mewtwo, and even longer if you were paying attention to the leaks. But Mewtwo is finally coming this week, and we're going to do a quick overview of everything you need to know for this upcoming raid. And of course, guys, if you like this type of content, enjoy my videos, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. Consider supporting the channel by joining the Pan Fam by hitting that join channel member button below. As you can see, Mewtwo is coming this Friday, September 1st at UTC time. However, if you are on the US East Coast like I am, that actually begins this Thursday, August 31st at 8 p.m. Eastern, and that will be 5 p.m. Pacific time as well. So we're going to be doing a live stream covering this event and doing the best possible methods to defeat this Mewtwo. And you have like 2.5 weeks to defeat the Mewtwo as well, last until December 17th. And hopefully the raid rewards are going to be really good. I assume they will be, and we're going to farm them to our best of our ability. Now, something that you want to make sure that you get is the free mystery Gift Mew. Make sure to use the code GETYOURMEW to get your free Mew. The Mew is going to have one of the 18 different types as its Terra type, and you have until Monday, September 18th to actually claim this Mew. It will be at level 5, so you want to make sure it's at level 100. Want to make sure it has its EVs maxed out, its IVs maxed out, and it has the best possible moves to defeat this Mewtwo. And we'll go over those moves in a moment. Now, the reason why you want to use Mew for this raid in general is Mew will be having a 50% boost to its HP stat. So it is a base 100 Pokemon across the board. So consider your Mew at base 150 and then a 20% boost to its other 5 stats. So imagine base 120 for like attack, special attack, defense, special defense, and speed. So Mew's going to be a really phenomenal raid choice here. And I'll say this, is definitely going to be the best supporting Pokemon for this raid in general. Now, let's talk about what we think the Mewtwo will have and how incredible this Pokemon stats are. So we know it's going to be Psychic Terra, meaning it's going to have an additional Terra boosted damage to its Psychic attacks, which is going to be really devastating because we know Mewtwo is going to at least have one Psychic attack. And we know its hidden abilities Unnerve. All 7-star raids have their hidden abilities. Unnerve means you cannot eat berries in front of this Pokemon, so no berry strats will work here. Now, Mewtwo is a legendary Pokemon, meaning it does have a legendary stat pool. The most notorious stat here is going to be that 154 special attack, meaning Mewtwo is most likely going to have a full special attacking move pool, and those are attacks we need to prepare for the most. Now, it does have pretty decent bulk overall. 106 HP is pretty good, and 90 defense and 90 special defense is pretty solid with that 106. And it does have 110 physical attack, which I don't think is going to be really a factor in here. And honestly, if it does have any physical moves, that'll be really good for us overall, even if we don't prepare for them, because 110 physical attack isn't really that much. Now, 130 speed is definitely a threat, meaning it's going to outspeed most Pokemon will bring to this raid. So just assume that Mewtwo will always be attacking before you unless you do a specific like IV or EV spread that can allow you to outspeed this 7-star Mewtwo. Now for the moves, because I do think it's going to be mainly a special attacker, it's going to have his signature move, Side Strike. Side Strike is a base 100 special psychic move that is like Side Shock, where it will hit your physical defense instead of your special defense. So this is definitely going to be a threat and probably the scariest move. So it's very important to have a Pokemon that can at the very least resist Side Strike, or have a Pokemon that can lower the special attack of Mewtwo so you don't have to worry about it. Now, coverage moves, Aura Sphere is a phenomenal move for Mewtwo. It's a move that Mewtwo naturally can learn, so I do think it has a higher chance of actually getting it. And it'll allow Mewtwo to deal with dark types really well. So I do think it's going to have Aura Sphere to cover for that dark types, because I do think like Mewtwo needs coverage for that. Now, Shadow Ball was Mewtwo's old signature move back in the day, and it always been using Shadow Ball in like all of these like different promotional images and videos. So I think Shadow Ball is a lock, and Shadow Ball will allow it to deal with ghost types super effectively and also deal with psychic types as well. So those 3 attacks right there covers for most of the threats that Mewtwo has to deal with. Now for its last damaging move, it's going to have some sort of elemental coverage because it is a Gen 1 Pokemon. Gen 1 Pokemon have a lot of coverage moves is going to have all of like the electric moves, fire moves, ice moves. It's going to have all of that. I saw some people maybe say ancient power. I don't think I'll have ancient power personally. And if it does have ancient power, that's a godsend. That's a good move for it to have because I'm not really afraid of it in any case or situation that Mewtwo can fight us in here. But we'll just have to see what that last move ends up being. Now, setup moves. Calm Mind is what most likely it'll have to set up on us. It could have Nasty Plot, but I do think a Nasty Plot will be too mean. And Psychic Terrain's another good option. It'll further boost the damage of his Psychic type attacks. And I can actually see that being his turn 0 move here. Other moves could be like Amnesia to increase the special defense. But, you know, it just has so many setup options. I just think these 3 are probably the most likely going to see in this raid series. But, of course, who knows? It could have more than 6 moves, could have 7, could have 8. We don't know. It's our first time doing a legendary raid. Now, here are some quick recommendations for the Mewtwo raid. Of course, if you want to see some more in-depth videos, I've made a bunch of those and I'll link them in the video description, but also in the top right hand of the screen here. Now, if you want to do a solo build and don't want to necessarily go online, this Mew build will probably be one of the best, if not the best. We're going to be going Shell Bell with the Bug Terra and max HP, max special attack with a modest nature. Don't forget, once again, that Mew is getting that additional 50% boost to his HP, 20% boost to his other stats. And the recommendation for the moveset is Nasty Plot, increasing that special attack by 2, which is going to be huge. Bug Buzz is going to be the best super effective move that you can use on a special attacking Mew out of all of the different moves that it could use. I like it more than the ghost moves, like it more than the dark moves, and Bug Buzz just does 10 more damage than Shadow Ball and Dark Pulse. And of course, it has a 10% chance of lowering that special defense stat as well, which could be really nice. And it does 90 damage, and of course, it's going to be bug boosted by the Terra that we have on it. For lowering special defense, we're going to have Acid Spray, which is going to be really helpful, and it goes through shields. And Struggle Bug is also going to go through shields and lower that special attack by 1, which is going to be really necessary in that solo. We'll have a video in the future covering the best method of how to do the solo once the raid is actually out. Now, for the best supporter, it's also going to be Mew, and I will recommend Bug Terra with Shell Bell just for that extra sustain. Gonna be slightly different here. We're going to go max HP with max SpDef with a calm nature, which is lowering the physical attack and increasing our special defense. Now the move set is gonna be a little bit different, but it's gonna be really nice. So our best support move is actually gonna be Pollen Puff. Pollen Puff will either do 90 damage to the Mewtwo, or it's gonna restore our allies HP by 50%. I like this a lot on the support Mew and not on the special attacking Mew because, you know, special attacking Mew wants that chance of potentially lowering that special defense, but on the support Mew, helping your allies with their HP is going to be necessary. The other move we're going to have instead of Nasty Plot is going to be Helping Hand, which is going to be massive. It's going to essentially give your ally a 1.5 damage boost for that turn, which is going to be necessary for a lot of the KO strats I have in my one-turn KO knockout video, which you can check out here. And we have Acid Spray to lower that special defense, and then Struggle Bug to lower that special attack, which, once again, both of these work through shields. Now, if you want the best Pokemon that does the most damage to Mewtwo no matter what, that's going to be Hoopa Unbound. And I recommend for Hoopa Unbound that Dark Terra with the Shell Bell option, and you're going to have max special attack, max HP. You want that special attack stat to hit 482. Your ability is not going to matter too much, but 482 is a massive special attacking stat. And you can further maximize that by using a Nasty Plot to give you +2, and then Dark Pulse is going to be your big damaging move here. Calm Mind could be a nice option as well for you, same with Light Screen, but I don't think these moves are going to be necessary when you are doing online raids with the Mew support. If you want to see the one-turn KO strat, recommend checking this video out here. It's going to be such a good method. It actually can knock out Mewtwo at times 40 HP. And on average, these 7-star raids are between times 30 and times 35 max HP. So with this strategy, the Hoopa can even knock out a Mewtwo 7-star at times 40 max HP. So I definitely recommend checking out that video. Well, guys, that's all the information I have to share for you for this upcoming Mewtwo raid. Once again, we will be doing a Mewtwo live stream this Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, so definitely be there. We're going to be testing out some of these strategies there, and hopefully these strategies work out for you. And of course, for updated guides and more Mewtwo info and more Pokemon info for the upcoming DLC, definitely leave a like here. Subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a good one.